Imagine this, after years of Hollywood storms and headlines that tried to sink him, Johnny Depp just stepped back onto the red carpet in Los Angeles for something completely unexpected. No new movie role, no courtroom drama. Instead, he launched his own premium Caribbean rum called 3 Hearts, complete with a bottle he designed himself inspired by his personal tattoos, and the motto, "No Fear." Fans are losing their minds because this feels like Captain Jack Sparrow finally getting his own ship in real life. But the real shock? A massive partnership with Nexus that is powering the national launch and turning Pirates of the Caribbean vibes straight into big business. What does this mean for Depp's comeback, and why is the timing so perfect right now? Stick with me because the full story behind this rum deal is wilder than you think. So picture the scene on March 31, 2026, at the historic Wilshire Ebel Theater in Los Angeles. The lights were dim, the energy was electric, and Johnny Depp stepped out in a way fans had not seen in a long time. No courtroom suits, no movie premiere pressure, just a man with a quiet smile, surrounded by close friends and rock legends like Steven Tyler, who showed up to raise a glass, according to People magazine. When they spoke to Depp right there at the intimate tasting, he leaned in and said with that signature, "Captain Jack Sparrow, drawl I'm afraid." So Hayes in there even now, meaning the spirit of Jack Sparrow lives on in this new rum, and the crowd ate it up because, after all the storms he has weathered, this felt like Depp finally claiming something personal and fun on his own terms. The brand is called 3 Hearts Rum, and it is a super premium Caribbean-inspired spirit co-founded by Johnny Depp and his longtime friend Bobby DeLeon, a Hollywood executive and producer who has worked closely with Depp for years through his production company Infinitum Nihil. The two have known each other for decades, and according to Bobby DeLeon in statements released around the launch, the idea started crystallizing back in 2021, but they took their time. They did not want another quick celebrity bottle slapped on the market. They wanted something real, rooted in craft friendship and the actual history of the islands where rum was born. Depp himself has spent decades traveling through the Caribbean. He knows the people, the culture, the way the sugarcane grows and ferments under the sun, and that connection shows in every part of this project. What makes 3 Hearts stand out right away is the bottle, and yes, Johnny Depp designed it himself from the first sketch to the final shape. He drew inspiration straight from his own tattoos, the symbols that tell stories from his life, his personal philosophy, and the people he loves. The top of the bottle features a bracelet-style charm that feels like something you would find on a pirate or a traveler, while the base carries the brand's guiding motto, "No Fear, No Malice, No Envy," in bold letters. When you hold it in your hand, it does not feel like mass-produced glass. It feels intentional, almost like a piece of art you want to keep on your shelf. Long after the last drop is gone, Hollywood Reporter covered the launch and noted how Depp poured that same attention into the design that he brings to his acting roles. Every curve, every detail carries meaning from his journey. Now the liquid inside is no afterthought either. 3 Hearts Rum is crafted in the Dominican Republic, a place with deep rum-making traditions. The first edition is a 7-year aged expression. It spends 5 years in ex-bourbon barrels picking up those warm vanilla and oak notes, then gets recast for 2 more years in ex-cognac barrels, which adds layers of dried fruit and subtle spice. The result is smooth, rich, and complex, with a Caribbean soul that drinks easy whether you sip it neat, mix it in a classic rum cocktail, or share it with friends around a fire. According to early tastings reported in Spirits industry outlets, the profile honors the history of the islands without trying to copy anyone else. It stands on its own, and at $69.99 a bottle, it positions itself firmly in the premium category, not the cheapest option on the shelf, but one that feels worth it for the story and the quality behind it. But here is where the real business momentum kicks in. Just days after the official launch on April 6, 2026, Nexus announced they are powering the entire national e-commerce strategy for 3 Hearts Rum. Nexus is a specialized platform built for spirits brands, handling direct-to-consumer sales with full compliance, age verification, and seamless shipping across the United States. They are not some random online store. They focus exclusively on alcohol, so everything stays legal and smooth from pre-sale all the way through the wider rollout. In a press release, Nexus described how they are supporting 3 Hearts from the very first online orders right through the official United States launch, making sure fans anywhere in the country can actually get a bottle without hassle. This partnership is massive because it turns what could have been a small celebrity side project into something with real national reach and infrastructure behind it. Think about the timing for a second. Johnny Depp has spent the last few years stepping back into the spotlight on his own terms after the very public legal battles and the way Hollywood sometimes kept its distance, he chose music, he chose independent films, and now he is choosing entrepreneurship with something tied to his longtime love for the Caribbean and the pirate spirit that made him a global icon, the Rum Diary movie, and all those Pirates of the Caribbean lines about "Why is the rum gone?" suddenly feel like they were leading somewhere. Real fans at the launch party kept repeating, "The rum is not gone anymore," and that phrase has already started trending because it captures the comeback vibe perfectly. Bobby DeLeon has been open about the journey in interviews around the launch. He explained that Depp was approached many times over the years with offers to put his name on different alcohol products, but he always said no until the right idea, the right partner, and the right respect for the craft came together. DeLeon said they wanted to document the generational tradition of rum making, not just slap a famous face on a label. They visited distilleries, talked to master blenders, and made sure the liquid reflected the hands that grow the cane, ferment the spirit, and age it with care. That level of respect comes through when you read the official brand statements, where Depp himself said rum holds the history of the islands. It is shaped by the people, and that is exactly what they set out to honor. The launch event itself told the story without needing many words. The Wilshire Eball Theatre filled with rock stars, A-listers, and loyal friends. People who have stood by Depp through thick and thin. Steven Tyler was there posing for photos, laughing and toasting. According to eyewitness accounts shared in Hollywood Reporter coverage, the atmosphere felt warm and genuine, not forced or overly promotional. Depp was seen branding cases with a hot iron in one fun moment, then playfully turning the brand on Bobby DeLeon himself. Videos from the night show, real laughter, real connection, and that pirate energy fans love so much. It was not just a product drop, it was a celebration of friendship, creativity, and moving forward. What adds even more layers is how Three Hearts ties into supporting Caribbean communities. The brand has mentioned plans to give back, especially in areas hit hard by hurricanes over the years. Depp and DeLeon both have personal ties to the islands, and they see the rum not only as a business but as a way to shine light on the people and traditions. Their future expressions are already in discussion to highlight different rum-making regions across the Caribbean, so this is not a one-and-done release. It feels like the start of something bigger, a platform that can grow while staying true to its roots. Of course, with any high-profile launch, there are always questions. Some people wonder if this is just another celebrity cash grab, but the details push back against that narrative. Years in development, personal design involvement, a real partnership with someone like Bobby DeLeon, who knows the industry inside out, and now this strategic alliance with Nexus that handles the complicated side of selling alcohol online. All it points to serious intention, according to Forbes coverage. Depp was not rushing into the category, he wanted to do it right, and that patience shows in the final product. Fans online have been reacting strongly, some sharing old clips from Pirates of the Caribbean next to photos from the launch party. Others posting their pre-orders and talking about how good it feels to see Depp building something new after everything. The motto, "No fear, no malice, no envy," seems to resonate because it reflects the mindset many people admired in him during tough times. He kept creating, he kept showing up, and now he is pouring that resilience into a bottle you can actually taste. As the partnership with Nexus ramps up, the direct-to-consumer side is going to be key in the early days. Buying through 3hearts.com, powered by their platform, means fans get compliant fast shipping, and the brand can control the experience from start to finish. No middlemen watering down the story, no stock issues if demand spikes. This setup allows 3 Hearts to scale nationally while keeping that personal touch Depp and DeLeon have emphasized from day one. In the press release, Nexus highlighted how they are positioned to meet national demand with a frictionless buying experience and for a premium spirit like this that matters a lot. Looking closer at the liquid again, the 7-year aging process is not common in every rum on the market. Many younger rums dominate the shelves, but 3 Hearts takes the time to develop depth. The ex-bourbon barrels bring sweetness and vanilla, while the ex-cognac finish adds elegance and a touch of dried fruit notes. Reviewers who got early tastes described it as smooth enough to enjoy straight but versatile enough for cocktails like a dark and stormy or a rum old-fashioned. It feels like a rum that respects both tradition and modern palates, which is exactly the balance a brand needs to last beyond the initial hype. Johnny Depp has always been an artist first, whether on screen with a guitar or now with a branding iron. He approaches things with detail and heart. The bottle design is full of those personal touches, symbols from tattoos that fans have seen for years now turned into something shareable. The charm on top, the engraved motto, it all invites people to hold the story in their hands, and that kind of authenticity is rare in celebrity ventures. Many stars license their name and move on, but here, Depp is deeply involved in the creative and the business side, according to those close to the project. The timing also feels right in 2026, with Depp making more public appearances and fans still showing massive loyalty. This rum launch lands as a positive creative step. It is not about revisiting old dramas, it is about new energy, new friendships and new adventures in a glass. People are already calling it Captain Jack approved, and that phrase alone carries the fun pirate legacy into real life without forcing it. The rum is not gone anymore, and the excitement around that simple idea has spread fast across social media and fan communities. As more details emerge from the launch night and the bottle Nexus partnership, it becomes clear this is bigger than one bottle. It is Depp stepping into entrepreneurship with the same commitment he brings to every role, the support from longtime friends, the careful crafting in the Dominican Republic, the strategic e-commerce muscle, and the personal design all come together to create something that feels genuine in a world full of quick trends. So if this story of Johnny Depp turning his pirate spirit into real business has you curious, grab a bottle of 3 Hearts rum for yourself. Head straight over to 3hearts.com, powered by Bottle Nexus, and experience the 7-year aged Caribbean rum that carries his personal design and the motto, no fear, no malice, no envy, whether you sip it neat or mix it into your favorite cocktail. You will feel the story in every drop. Pre-orders are live right now, and shipping is handled smoothly across the United States, so do not wait too long because these first edition bottles are moving fast. Support the brand that Johnny Depp built with heart and let the rum flow again. What are you waiting for? Go check it out and raise a glass to new adventures.